Hey, how's it going, y'all? This is Nico,
And Natalie.
and we are here on the Brown Family Farm, aka our Brown Farmhouse. Welcome to another upload. Thank you all for joining us. Since returning from Alabama and Petals from the Past, we have a lot of new subscribers. So, thank you for choosing to give our content a try.
Yes.
And we are pleased that you are here. And hello, shout out to all of our OG subscribers. We love y'all. Y'all already know that. So we have a lot to do.
Yeah.
What we have going on, Mama?
So we're gonna finish the fence projects because there's the fence around the chicken coop and the fence for the girl goats.
Yeah.
Well, for now, girl goats. And then we had something happen, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise for us. Like really, genuinely surprised.
Big surprise for us, for sure.
Yeah. So
we think you're going to like this one. To be honest, we weren't sure if we were going to share this yet.
we weren't.
But we decided that, we want to keep things real time, I guess.
Yeah.
We had our reasons for why we were thinking about not sharing, but we're excited to share this surprise with you, and hopefully you love it. So I have something on the chicken coop to show you that I promised. Then we'll get to that fence project, and then, that surprise.
Yeah.
I think y'all gonna like this one. So in the previous video, y'all know we were working on this fence project, and Mom got home, and we were able to do the gate post. So let me show you where we are right now. So I mentioned in that video, I was waiting for Mom to get home so that these two bigger posts, this one and that one, could be put in the ground with concrete. And as you can see, they're in the ground. There's the fence, and this one's in the ground as well. Now, Mama got home, she did her inspection, and she said that night, because it was already like 9 o'clock at night, she said, hey, right here, why don't you just put a gate so that it's easier for like the girls or me or Nana to get in there if we don't want to open that big old 16-foot gate. And I felt like that was an amazing idea. So that's what we're about to do. I do want to say that some of you also dropped that same thought in the comments of the last video. So we are all on the same page. So you know what they say about great minds. So I'm about to get some measurements for the dimensions of this door. And then we're going to knock out this build and get that gate hung. All right, Frankie, I got your water. It's a little hot out here, so hopefully you love this splashdown. Yeah. Go ahead and lay down, girl. I know you want to. Hey, look. I know Achilles. Well, here he comes. He probably was already telling you stuff earlier. He can't keep secrets, so maybe you already know this, but have you heard about the surprise out here on the homestead? Like, it's crazy now. It's crazy. We can't believe, we're happy about it. So Achilles did tell you. I tell you, that boy, he cannot hold water. He cannot hold water. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed this, but we got to get on to the next thing. We'll see you in a little bit. So I'm getting the door laid out. I know how tall I want it, and I know I want it to be 42.5 inches wide. So just finagling with the build really quick, and then we'll get back to it. All right, y'all, to complete this door, I need a 4 of every piece. So as you can see, I have 4 of the crossboards, and there's 2 there and 2 there for a total of 4. This build is really easy, y'all. I'm going to build a rectangle Then I'm going to use fencing staples to attach some of the cattle panels. And then I'm going to cover that with an outside border rectangle. Hang the door, done. Should be that easy, y'all. Let's see. Going to be able to hide the screws. Now to do this side, then I'm just going to repeat this on the other board. Then we're going to screw these bad boys together.
When you're down, you close your eyes.
So these are all the screws that you need. This is a kit from Craig, Project pocket hole screw, and they make screws that are specifically made for joining when you use this tool. So just wanted to show you that. I set up this table right here just to give me space to put the door together. So about to use my Craig screws to attach the door, put on the mending plates. Done, y'all. Holding it by that joint. That's how strong it is.
Always listen to your heart. Make your thoughts a work of art. Climb a mountain if you like, but come back down with more than pride. These things I wish for you.
All right, y'all, look at my camera woman. She's gonna film me. I've already started nailing down. See some nails right there? Right there. And I'm gonna just finish nailing it down and putting this door together. Okay, here's Sahara, you can film for daddy. All right, y'all, the door is done. Well, one side of it. This is the bottom, that's the top. As you can see towards the bottom, the squares get smaller. I even did some overlapping to make sure nothing can get through the gate. You know, like a baby goat or a really small animal. Now I just need to put the other rectangle on top to cover all of this. The door be done and we can hang it. Mom and I are out here working on getting this gate hung. You see she's getting these put in so that we could get the gate on its hinge. Over here, we already have the wheel on, and once again, here's the door that was built. Just got to get it installed. It's coming together, y'all. We have Achilles and Tucker. But yeah, it's coming together. Almost done with this one. So we are installing the gate. As you can see, we have this piece on right now. About to finalize it. Down on the other end, we have the third hinge because this gate was so heavy, y'all. So, and also, Mom, show them the wheel. There is a wheel.
Look at the wind. You can see it on Idris' hair. That's funny.
So we have a wheel as well.
Added a wheel to make it easier to open. What you think, Egypt?
Perfect. So the purpose of this gate is so that if someone's coming through and they don't want to deal with the big gate, they can just use this. Okay. So that's how it's gonna look. Now I just gotta figure out how I wanna secure this. I do have these hinges here. So I'm gonna go inside and just figure out how I wanna secure it once again. And we'll go from there.
Hey, at least I'm breathing. I know it took a while. Been looking for a sweet song, a sign of spring.
Now you can see the gates leveled. So now you can see the little bubble right there. That means the gate is leveled. So I'm gonna hold it while Nico quickly drills.
See how she threw that quickly in there? Take my time.
I've been spending way too many thoughts on what went wrong. But what goes up must come down. Is what goes up finally must come down. Hey, at last I'm standing.
Beautiful. Now some of you may be wondering, well, Nico, how are you going to open this? Is it a push? Is it a pull? Well, it's a push.
Show him, Egypt.
I know it could be broken. We could.
And then if you were leaving and the gate's closed, you would pull it. Now, this would obviously be easier if there was something to hold on to it with. So let me show you. Now, y'all know I love to buy things and just hold on to them. So this is something that I bought recently. If you recognize it, drop in the comments where I got these from. Let's see who remembers the details. I really love this one because it kind of has a line in it. I just love the details, the flowers, it looks majestic. I really like this one because it has flowers, fleur-de-lis, a little something for Natalie. So I like to do different pulls on my doors. So no matter which direction you're coming, you see something different. It just adds a little bit of something whimsical or just, I don't know, I just like it, yeah. Like y'all know Mama calls it character. But before we put this on, y'all know we gotta do what, Mama?
Burn it.
Burn it. So I'm gonna give Mom the honors.
Cause what goes up will come down. Yes, what goes up will come down. What goes up will come down. Yes, what goes up finally will come down. Hey, at least I'm breathing. I know it took a while. Been looking for.
Y'all, I tell you what, I am loving this gate. Let's go check on Leroy. This door handle, my fave. So today is Sunday, the 17th, y'all, and it is Nana's birthday. It is her birthday, y'all, so wish Nana a happy birthday down below. We're actually about to go out to eat for her birthday. Woo! These goats, y'all, they're loud, huh? But I wanted to come check on Leroy he got a little crazy with his pool, so we took it out for now, but I'm going to put it back in there, but not quite yet. Instead, we actually are going to buy him a new pool. So for now, we've been making him a spot right here for him to lie in. As you can see, look at him. The army crawl over there. So he has plenty of shade. You can see it right here, but he also has over there under that tarp that we made for him. So Leroy is a Duroc cross, and he is an intact male, and we love him so much. And speaking of Nana, and today being her birthday, Leroy is actually her pig. I got Leroy for Nana for Mother's Day back in May from Chestnut Hills Farmstead. And she just absolutely loves him. So we have this area right here for him. And he is just having the time of his life. Now, Leroy, I've already spoken to Frankie about this, but luckily, because of this new pasture, Achilles can't get to you. So I just want to let you know that we have a surprise on the homestead. This is a big surprise, and I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like it. Last time we had a surprise, you got carried away, and we kind of had to calm you down a little bit because you were that excited. But just wait till you see this. And thank you for letting me know that Achilles didn't get to you, because I've been having a problem with him, you know, spoiling our surprises. So let's move on so we can get a step closer to this surprise. We'll see you later, buddy. That is Thor's favorite spot to lie down. Now, inside of his house right there, you can see his Thor sign on there, his jump gate, where his food is, where his water is. We have drinking water for the goats, but Thor also has a pool over there that we keep nice and clean, nice and full for him. But that's his favorite spot to lie down. Isn't that right, Mama Goat? So, I know all the way back here. Thor, have you heard about the surprise? I don't think he's heard, y'all, because he would have been up here on the fence line just wanting to go with me. So, well, I can't wait to let you know, buddy. I would go in there, but you look so peaceful under that grandfather oak right there. Who am I to bother you, right? So, I'll show you some pictures later. How about that? I'll show you some pictures. And I guess I'll share it with you girls also. Well, Achilles, I gotta admit, man, I'm a little disappointed. You know, we discovered this surprise and I asked you to keep it tight, keep it under wraps, but I heard you got the Frankie, but Leroy told me you couldn't spoil it, but you tried your hardest. But I think you told the boy goat, so. Hey man, next time, just keep this surprise for us, okay? Hey Frankie, how's it going, girl? You remember in the previous video we said we would show them the end result of the wood burning on the chicken coop? It was your idea, right? Yeah? All right, well, let me show them. It's right over here. So as y'all can see, we've completed the wood burning. Yeah, the Shoy Shugi Ban. So we have the top and bottom with the desired look. Man, it really makes the pumpkins on the bottom pop, huh? Yeah. So I think it looks good, y'all. Purposefully didn't do the door to have some contrast. I don't know. Y'all already know how we feel. It's all in the details. So, yeah. What do you think, Mom?
I was knocking, but nobody answered.
Yeah, that's because they're all in here. Look at this. They're all in here in the shade. You can see we have eggs in almost every box. We'll collect those later. So yeah, Egypt, how do you think it looks?
I like it.
You like it? Big boy up there likes it also. But we're about to go check on someone else really quick. So this is day number what, Mom? 2 or 3? 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5.
This is day 2.5 of this shocking surprise that we had.
It's definitely shocking.
Egypt, go ahead and open the gate. So if you're new here, this is our, well, we don't know, but this is WB. And I'll get to the I don't know part. So this is our donkey Bo, who loves to be loved on. Right, Egypt? Now, right behind WB here, we have our calf, Dandy. She's the Red Angus. We have our heifer, Tiny. And all the way over there, we have our other heifer, Cocoa Puff, but we call her Coco for short. So yeah, a huge surprise. So this is day 2.5, but Mom, what do you think about taking a flashback to 2 days ago?
Yeah, we just gotta roll the footage.
Let's roll the footage.
Y'all, so Egypt and I were coming to bring baby Pharaoh. I'm out of breath. We were coming to bring baby Pharaoh to Nico so we could film some things. And she's like, Mom. And then she was like, is that a dog? Like, what is it? But it's a baby. Coco had a baby, y'all.
Dad was wrong.
And Egypt's been saying, man, her udders are getting bigger. Like, they look bigger. Her udders are getting bigger. And she was right. So either WB is not a steer and he is actually a bull, or somebody jumped the fence. But it's Black Angus.
Oh, look how cute it looks.
So she had a baby, y'all.
All right, y'all. Like Mama said, Coco had her baby. It's kind of hard to tell the gender right now. Y'all, look at how cute this is. Can y'all believe this? Mama, we had a cow on our property. Can you believe that?
No.
This isn't the property in Texas with my mom and Vince or something.
Well,
Hold
like
on.
when Egypt said, what is that? I was like, is it a dog? And then I was like, no, it's a baby. And we just took off running, y'all. That's why I'm in my sandals. We're just running because we're so excited.
Look how small. How amazing is that, y'all?
Wait, let's see if Nana notices. Let's see if she notices. She's coming down the driveway.
All right, y'all. Nana, who, as most of you know, is a teacher, she's just getting home from work. Look,
The neighbors are all loving this one.
here she comes. She's coming down the road right there. Yeah, I think it's a boy, y'all.
See?
It looks like WB though. Look at Nana. She said it's a baby.
It's a baby, Mom.
I think we'll call that shock and driving. Good morning, Bo. Just coming to check on the baby. Is that okay with you? Is that okay with you, buddy? Yeah? Come on. Can you be my chaperone? Let's go. So our cows, and there's cows over here. So heifers, steers, bull. We just call them cows, okay, guys? All right. Our cows and our neighbors' cows, they lay down. They love to lie down right here on this fence line together. And WB, who is right there, is supposed to be a steer. Now, we did notice early on that he has something back there that he shouldn't have. So we were thinking it was just like a partial miss or something like that. Because if it was the real deal, it would be bigger than that, right? So we haven't thought much of it. So now we're like, man, is he a bull or is he a steer? Our neighbors have a bull that they put in when they're breeding their heifers, and he's not in there right now. But knowing that this fence line right here is where they like to lie down together, like you see these 3 heifers of my neighbors right now, knowing that, we're thinking, like, although our fence is hot, could he have been tagged? Could that bull have gotten to some of our heifers, which obviously means Coco, through the fence? Because it is a thing, fence jumping or just through the fence. It happens, especially with goats. That happens a lot with goats, actually. So, I don't know. But if you're new here, that's our heifer Tiny. The red Angus, that's our heifer Dandy. And if we come this way, we can see Mama Coco Puff. We call her Coco for short, with her baby. And we weren't expecting a baby. We didn't even know she was pregnant. Kind of reminds us that it kind of reminds me of that TLC TV show that used to come on around people being pregnant and not knowing they were pregnant. But the baby calf is here. So now we're going to put a focus on nutrition. So making sure that mama's getting supplemented with more than she's been receiving, because we didn't know she was pregnant. Pretty large bag there. So yeah. But the baby has latched on. So we know the baby has its colostrum. We know the baby is eating because we've seen it happen dozens of times already. The baby appears healthy. We just want to begin supplementing mom with hay and maybe a little bit of grain so that she has everything she needs in order to continue to feed this baby and keep it healthy. Now, we do feel, well, I think it's a steer. You see that little thing hanging underneath it? On bulls, normally hanging off of their manhood is like strands of hair, and it looks like that's what this calf has. Not 100% though, so we'll have to stay tuned. All right, y'all, so mama cows are really good at hiding their babies, and I've walked this entire pasture, and now I'm coming down to the last corner. This is one of our favorite trees on the property. It's an oak that during, I want to say, Hurricane Michael, I want to say that's the very last large hurricane that really impacted the entire state of Florida. It knocked the tree over. So the previous owner was going to cut the tree down all the way, and then he discovered that it was still growing. It was still green. So the cool thing about this tree, and still don't see this little baby, but you see there's a lot of shade in there that the animals can get into. They like to go in there. They keep it low, which we love. Whenever we have the goats up here, they really clear it and clean it out. So, but look, this is the root system. How cool is this? So the tree, this huge tree, it's an oak, fell over, but look at the roots. Look at that. The root system still intact. So this big tree is still kicking. So who are we to cut it down? So we've left it. Y'all, I still haven't found this baby. So there's a lot of shade over here. Man, I really thought he or she would be in there. So Coco's all the way in the front of this pasture grazing. You might be able to see her up there with the rest of them. But I'm gonna have to choose her to be my partner in the next game of hide and seek, because I don't know where the baby's at. Ha! Bam! You are good, Coco. And look at the baby, doing so well. So the mamas do a really good job of hiding them once again. And the baby is smart enough to also know that it should stay in the shade. I'm not going to get too close because that's actually a great spot. Just wanted to come check on you. All right, that's a really good spot. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. Look, you can't even see him or her right now. The baby's in frame right now. Can you see her or him? I think it's a bull, y'all. So, but until I verify, just gonna keep saying her or him. Baby's still in frame. Can y'all see it? Still in frame. That's a great spot. So there he or she is. You see the little bit of black right there. It's a beautiful spot. All right, welcome back, y'all. So this is Coco. This is the mama. And you can see her bag. She's doing such a great job with the baby who is over here. So this is, I guess you could say, quote unquote, present day. The baby is doing really well. We have begun supplementing all of our cattle, but especially Coco, with more feed and supplement and everything she needs to continue to produce milk and raise this baby that we didn't even know about.
I knew.
And here comes everybody like, what are y'all doing? So Bo keeps trying to mess with her baby. So you see Coco's doing her thing, being a good mama. But yeah, y'all, this is present day. So she's gonna get you. Yeah, you gotta move, buddy. So once again, this is day number 2. And the baby's doing great, y'all. You can see him. I think it's a steer. So I'm gonna say he is feeding right now. But now that emotions are calm and it's 2.5 days later, Mama, how did you feel about what you saw out in pasture when you first realized what was going on?
I started crying.
Yeah, she did, y'all.
Because it's so beautiful. And when Egypt was like, what is that in the thing? Is that a wild dog? I started to freak out for a second because we have had some dogs roaming, but they're not wild. We just thought it was a neighbor's dog in the pasture. And my initial thought was I didn't want Bo to hurt the dog. He was doing his job. But then I realized it was a calf.
All right, Egypt. So you're the one that discovered, and look at this, y'all. He loves it. I don't know why. I don't have my weight on him though. You see my foot's on the ground? I don't have my weight on him. But Egypt, you get credit for discovering that something was in the pasture that we thought may have been a dog, but we got closer and saw that it was a baby. So, what were your first thoughts and how did you respond or react in the moment?
I wasn't surprised, actually. I didn't know she was pregnant.
Why do you feel... Okay,
Egypt's been saying it, babe, for months.
Yeah.
why do you feel like you knew she was pregnant? Because I had no
Pretty
idea.
much like goats. When goats don't have milk and their udders get big, you taught me that.
Wow, put me on blast. This is true, but goats and cattle, heifers, they do get bags. Like Tiny has a bag right now. So does Dandy, but it's just their udders. Now to your point, they're not full, but I feel like Coco's bag got full like overnight. Like, for real.
Egypt kept saying it, babe.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give her flowers. Right, Bo?
She kept saying it.
Look at him. We're gonna give her flowers, buddy. Well, good job, Egypt Rose. You were quite the homesteader, doing such an amazing job. And everyone sees all of your hard work, they always leave comments about it, and we love you for wanting to help, right? Now, like we said in our live, you're a kid, you have your days, but overall, you want to be out here. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, y'all, what a surprise.
What do you
Right,
think?
Pharaoh?
You're not the youngest on the farm anymore.
Yeah, you and Dandy.
You're not the baby anymore.
All right, y'all, so this is the surprise. Hopefully you're just as shocked as we were, because wow. So we'll continue to monitor Coco, make sure she's getting everything she needs to supplement this baby calf. We're so grateful that she was able to have this unexpected birth healthy.
Yeah.
When we came out, the baby was already on his feet, it was already walking. There was no like residue, so she had been cleaned the baby. Like, she's been a great mother. So we know the baby is getting has its colostrum and is obviously getting milk. So we're just so excited and blessed to have this have happened on our homestead. And we'll see y'all next time. All right, y'all. Peace.